I wasn't planning on coming back on here tonight, but I was instructed by my wife to put this out here. So just in case there's anybody that even thinks about talking to me or my wife, I'm going to put this out here one goddamn time and that's going to be it. And I'm not messing around. I don't care for the maintenance guy coming up here and fixing stuff. I don't care to get a rag or whatever he needs, towel if he can't reach it. But I'm not dealing with nobody's woman that's already taken up, already got goddamn kids, already got things going. I told my wife a while ago we're going to stop being nice to these damn women. It's already took up. I'm going to say one thing, and my wife's going to say it. When it comes to married women, I'm going to tell them, and I'm going to have my wife tell them why we're not going to talk after we tell them this. When y'all are married and taken up, we don't want anything to do with you. I done got through putting up with a goddamn woman the other night coming up in here getting her butt hurt over something stupid. I'm not responsible for the comfort of that person. My wife ain't either. So if they got any problems, I'll be more than happy to tell them in person if this video ain't good enough for you. Because I ain't putting up with it. And unless you're somebody that just happens to not have nothing and would like our offer that we have sitting over here, and not just the stuff that we got, but everything in it that we'd like to do, and things like what we got planned, if that fits y'all's boat and you don't have nothing else, we wouldn't care to do this stuff. Well, I'm not taking any more people's offers. I'm tired of, taking up people's offers on fucking getting in their damn car just to get her goddamn ride home. I'm tired of doing that shit. I'm already cut down. And as a matter of fact, when I start getting back out going to the store, I'm going to let my wife go up there and cash my check. I don't want to even look at no damn woman. I don't care if they're young, old, whatever. Every time I say something, they get their little feelings hurt and their butt hurts. I'm not going to have that happening again. I've had it enough. I drew the line with my people and my wife's people. I'm drawing the line with everybody else. Okay, you go right ahead. Oh, Lordy. That's pretty. My wife got her some necklaces and things. She wants to wear one, Mama. You want to wear one, baby? Mama got it for you. But no, I'm just after tonight. I don't want to go to these functions. They hand out one of these little papers. It's the same fucking 50, 100 people that comes out of their hidey hole 10 times a year or whatever it is. When they throw one of these little things. And my wife said, well, these people, I just didn't want me to walk home in the dark. And so me and her just come to agree that we just ain't going to do anything. I don't want to be seen by these same 50, 100 people. I don't feel like putting up with it. I already know what's out here. If there's somebody out here in this goddamn little fucking town worth talking to, worth meeting in person, and you ain't got nothing to tie you down, and you're like me and my wife, you're sick and tired of sitting there by yourself, being lonesome, then we're offering an offer. Now we've got it sitting over here, plus, what we got. It's not just about the things in the bag, it's the whole deal. Like I said, I've put our numbers out there before. Everybody knows where we live in Decatur, Tennessee. This ain't no, ain't no joke. It's so secret. I ain't putting my number and my wife's number out here every time I turn around. Go on the damn videos. Go look. They're out there. I even got a list on there. And I've had it. I'm tired of playing, trying to be nice. I'm sick of it. Sick of my wife being nice to these people she don't even know. I'm tired of it. I know she's tired of it, and I'm tired of it. And if it's somebody out there that wants our offer, they know what to do. We shouldn't have to do nothing. If you see us out, it's because we got a little bit of money and we go out there, we get what we got to get. If we're out there paying our bill, whatever, what y'all have to do when we get some money, because we hadn't paid on it in a while. So anyway, if there's anything that could be further from the truth, we don't want nobody else's couples, as far as man and woman couples go. Like I said, if there's a bestie with you or something like that, it's a female thing, and we're looking for something like what we're offering, that could be arranged. But like I said, we got to get through the things we got to get through. Like I said the other night, just an illustration. Can't even bring up one little small thing had nothing to do with politics, religion, nothing like that. Just a little old small thing gets your little butt hurt over me telling the truth about the boys and about the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts playing my wife, and this little lady, little woman wants to come up in here and set her little ass right in front of me, which wasn't even hardly no space between us. And she gets up whenever she felt like it, and then she goes out there and complains to my wife, which, I'd expect most people to do these days. That's why I said I told my wife we're going to have to quit playing so nice. We're going to have to get tough. We're going to have to play hard to get. I'm not entertaining anybody's offers. I don't want my wife to either, because it's hurtful enough. We've been through enough with families. We've been through enough with these people with goddamn kids. Just got through throwing a crack whore out months ago. We don't have time for that. What we do got time for is the thing that we're offering. And the reason I put it in bold letters, because maybe y'all need to see this. Maybe what we've done being nice ain't doing so good. So if you're somebody that's serious, then we'll be nice to you. But otherwise, if you're just sitting there going to play your little game, I can sense things usually before they happen. So you ain't got much of a chance. My wife already knows. So you ain't going to be able to pull no thing on me or my wife. I mean, if I see it, I'm going to make sure she sees it. And she pretty well does each time. And I'm tired of me and her getting like this. I won't get out of this goddamn fucking hellhole me and her both got into. I want to see us get somewhere in life. And I want to see something good happen for once, instead of somebody throwing something at us that's no good. And I'd like to see something come of this. And what everybody say, well, if you don't say nothing, I shouldn't have to say nothing. I shouldn't have to. My wife shouldn't have to. I ain't going to ask them if their kids are 18 and above. I ain't going to sit there and take what they might want. They might want the same thing we got, which is to get married. But if there's somebody out there that has already went through a bunch of stuff, maybe they've even went through a similar situation that we can relate to, and that would be a person that we could help. And that would be a person we could take in. But I'm not entertaining these damn gatherings, these little public things. They're the same. Oh. She looks pretty. Why don't you take a picture? Oh, she's about to go to sleep.
Trying to get off of her. Good, not burn her.
No, she likes that stuff. She's going to go to sleep with it on. Oh, man.
The fire department gave that to her.
There you
Scared the other girl.
Yeah.
There you go, baby. She loves me my schoolwork.
But, no, I'm getting tired of this shit, Me and my wife both, it's the same. It's same things. Eat, sleep, repeat. That's about all you get done. And fucking little chores every day. It's getting old. So no. If anybody asks anymore, I want my wife. If I have to, I'll tell them. But she better hope to God that I don't have to, because I'm telling you, it ain't going to be pretty. Now, they better listen to her, because if I have to tell them, it's not going to be so pretty out here. Because I don't like having to talk to other people's significant others anymore. That's the way I've been treated, and that's what I've seen my wife go through. I'm tired of it. So your best bet is you better be single, and you better not have nothing going on. Because if you want us to talk to you, I told her when we go up there, and as long as I'd sign my name on my check, they've cashed it. So I'm not talking to Netta. I'm not talking to any of them women in there. I don't even want to look at Hazel. After what I've been treated like, I'm going to wait till one of these days, one of these motherfuckers get so down that they're going to beg me to come change my mind. Well, I'm not going to do it. Nah, my wife ain't going to either. We're going to play hard to get. So if you win us over, you're going to be the only thing. Because there ain't nobody else getting nothing. I mean, because I'm tired of getting embarrassed. I'm tired of doing what everybody wants done. I told her earlier, I said, we've went to our doctor appointments. The next fucking thing that anybody says about my blood work being somewhat a little bit, I'll say, well, hell, I'd rather die and go ahead and die than be sitting here wasting more time being here doing the same bullshit. I mean, it's getting old. I don't get out there, me and my wife want to get out there and want to do something. I don't give a rat's ass what my blood work's like. I'm not going nowhere. I ain't doing what everybody wants us to do no more. They ought to be lucky I'm even eating. And I ain't sitting here starving to death on purpose. I could just do that. Not drink nothing. Be gone in a couple of weeks, but I'm not trying to do that. But I'm saying I could very well be like one of them kind of people. That's why I won't go out there and I won't even let my wife entertain getting a job anywhere. I don't even want to think about it. Because it's getting old. And so no, I was just instructed, to come out here and put this out here, so she heard me. So that's what it is. She said it, so I'm doing it. So if there's anybody complains from here on out, and you're a woman and you got somebody, we're not entertaining you. Well, you ain't gonna say hi? No. Why? What I will do is I'll give you a good talking to. What you need. Which is why we're not going to talk to you. After we tell you that, we're going to shut up. You can bring your goddamn phones. You can bring your fucking coloring book. Or you can bring you something that entertains you. You can set your goddamn asses outside. I don't give a rat's ass if it's 100 degrees outside or if it's goddamn 0. I don't give a rat's ass if your fucking car don't have an air conditioner in it or if it ain't got a heater in it. For what we need done, won't take this goddamn man 5 minutes tomorrow to do. It ain't like you're going to be sitting out there 2 or 3 hours. Usually when I call them to have something done, it's something I don't trust myself doing. And I don't work on things like that. My wife don't either. So usually when I call them, it's usually something they can do in a few minutes.
If it takes a few minutes.
Well, this ain't going to take that long. This can be pretty well done and over with. I mean, this might be, it's the heater, so he might have to be here about probably close to an hour, because you'd probably have to give him time to go get a part. Sometimes that takes a few minutes. But no, what I'm saying is, me and my wife ain't going to be so nice to sit here and carry on the conversation just for one time and get nothing in return. I'm not going to be doing that. And really, she don't need to either. Because it's like I said, you get too into something and you start talking, everybody starts getting after shit and stuff like that. I just don't want to meet nobody else's stuff. I don't want anything to do with it. It's no good. So, like I said, if feller just does what he knows he needs to get done, I mean, it ain't like before where painting the walls or anything. So all he's got to do is do what he knows he needs to do, and that goes for if he ever called the 911 system, I'll make sure they know what's going on with this, and because I don't want me and my wife getting our feelings hurt. If we get something, I want it done the right way. I want something done the right way. I don't want us being seen out no more than we have to be. We oughtn't have to be out there. I mean, it's the same 50, 100 people that basically shows up every year anyway, aside from somebody having a goddamn kid somewhere or maybe moving up here. I mean, that's the only reason we keep getting population going up, because there's a few more kids I have to put up with. Like I said, a lot of people don't like the way I say things, but I'm not going to hold back. Because that's the problem. A lot of yous, and like I said, it's not to say I've never cried. I have. I've also been at times I've been happy and stuff, but we're just not going to entertain anything else from here on out. That ain't what we're looking for. Like I said, they can fucking go somewhere else. They can stay home if they don't like it. They could stay home. There ain't no reason for nobody to come over here. It's not like I'm gonna start all of a sudden changing my philosophy and start touching other guys or anything like that. Doing anything. I don't work that way. And you know, my wife don't. So there ain't no reason for anybody to get their little feelings hurt. There's no reason for their significant others to be coming over here with them. Like I said, they'll find this out tomorrow. And there ain't going to be no fussing. There ain't going to be no fighting. They're going to listen. Because I said so. And my wife said so. And that's it. And that's going to be it. Ain't going to be no back talking. If there is, their ass is going to be put back out. I don't care if we had to go without a goddamn heater and a light. I'm not putting up with Austin or anybody else's bullshit no more. I ain't doing it. And I ain't going to do it. I'm telling them if they try to throw one of their women on here and try to throw something on top of us, I'm going to tell them to get right back out the door. I don't want them in here. And they're not going to be in here. I'm not going to sit there and start carrying on conversations with somebody I don't know and I don't have no business dealing with them. Same thing with my wife. She don't know this person either, hardly. And if it's not needed, we need to stop. That's what we're going to do. As of this video. So, we're going to. I don't care. He can call me his prophet. He can call whoever he wants to. It's not going to change the fact that what we're doing tonight and going to do to everybody at Decatur and everybody else that don't involve our offer. Once that person comes, if it comes, that's it. That's all it's going to be. They're going to get, the only thing that's going to come out of mine and my wife's mouth is going to be what needs to be said and why we don't do what we do. After that, we're going to walk away. We're going to get our shit done, get the fuck out. I don't give a damn if somebody's having a fucking heart attack on the floor. If I have to, I'll call 911. I ain't sitting there I ain't getting them no air. I ain't sitting there attending to them. I'll call 911 if I have to. Or something. I'll go get some help. But I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything that I'm not required to do. And I don't have to do. My wife don't either. The reason these things keep happening is because we are a little bit too nice to people. To the wrong people that we don't need to be nice to. And like I said, I could have me a laundry list, and my wife knows it. I could have me a laundry list full of them. And take up multiple more minutes running down every last one of them. Even ones I don't know. So, that good. And my way of not knowing somebody, if I don't know who you are, I don't pay that much attention to you. I ain't like most people and say, well, I saw you before, so I know who you are. Duh. Let's see, how many people out here has probably seen me but ain't never come up to me? That's going to be quite a bit. But if they ain't dealing with me on a personal level, or my wife on a personal level, either one of us, I don't claim you. And we don't jerk people's chains and play these little games. So we're not like everybody else, most aliens are these days. So Like I said, I don't care who don't like it. We're not out here to please everybody, make everybody feel good. And, if we can't get what we want, then ain't nobody else getting what they want. It's even Steven. So I'm tired of doing what everybody wants. I'm sick and tired of my wife doing everything everybody wants. If we can't get what we want, then nobody else gets it their way. Like I said, if something happens to our bodies that we have to go and there's an option to get treatment, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be so sad to go. After the way me and her's been mistreated, no. Ain't nobody knows how to treat me or her right so far. So, no. It's like Abba said, or Abba, however. For them to get out there on stage, they turned down $1 billion. $1 billion. They said money ain't going to do it. Money's not going to do it for me. Money ain't going to do it for my wife. If there ain't somebody out there that can honestly see themselves wanting this offer, if you're wanting anything less than that offer, then don't say nothing at all, because that's what we're going to do. It's fair. Man, other than saying what I got to say or my wife's got to say, and it'll be very brief. There won't be no giggling. There won't be no Mr. or Mrs. Nice guy or nice woman thing going here. I mean, the right thing comes, like I said, for me or my wife, if that were to happen, that's the only person that's going to know how nice we are. I ain't on here to create playlists for people. I ain't out here to upload anything or to, try to please y'all, because most of y'all come on here being mean anyway. You don't even have a real picture. I don't even know what you look like, nothing else. Coming out here jumping on me, trying to make me sound like I'm supposed to be some kind of racist person or something. And one time I had somebody on here being rude. I've had people on here calling my wife on things that don't even concern, anything to be talking about. Y'all don't like it. So what? Like I said, it only takes that one certain person. So I mean, what? People like him sitting there playing us, give us some old cheap fucking site thing. It's not even nobody in America. Fuck Tennessee. I mean, God, can't they at least be from some portion of the United States? Somebody we could actually see ourselves talking to. You think we're going to go chase them thousands of miles away? Fucking China? Hong Kong? Japan? Fuck, goddamn, come on, people. I mean, let's get real. That's what, my God. Hey, sit there, I was just trying to help. Well, you ain't doing a good job. Like I said earlier, now, my wife wasn't in here when I said this earlier on the video, I'm tired of this sort of thing where, these people, they start suggesting things. And things are free. Some things are, but I mean, for the most part, like I say, it's basically, I mean, I would not want to do somebody like that. Give them a car that's tore up or needs work done to it, or like one time, the only time I accidentally took something somewhere and it worked while it was here with me. It was an Xbox One. And so I went to take it to the pawn shop. And the guy tried it a couple times and it wouldn't play for him. He was going to give me a little bit of money for it. And I felt bad because, that I told him, I said, well, it had worked for me. I said, all I did was unplug it. And, he just couldn't, he couldn't without seeing it work. It would turn on. It wouldn't do it. It wouldn't go, to the full screen and, to where you could see if it worked. So anyway, yeah, but I mean, knowingly, would I give somebody something like no? I mean, if it worked for me and then it don't work for you, I don't know what to tell you. But I'd never knowingly give somebody something that didn't work. But yeah, and I don't care about, these people at 911 getting their damn feelings hurt, or their damn man being mad at me if they are. They know who they could be. So, I mean, or anybody else's for that matter. Keep your goddamn soulmates at home. Keep them at home or put them in their truck. I mean, like I said, it's very seldom that me or my wife ever calls. That, and it was for a reason the other night. So I'm just telling anybody from now on, unless you are somebody that has seen one of these videos, I've put multiple things out, I can't do no more. I ain't had a Facebook in several months. Because every time my wife puts one out, something happens to it. I can't even begin to get 10 goddamn people. It's how bad it is. 10 people in one day can't be accomplished on Facebook. What's the big deal about 10? Well, 10's supposed to be where you could start putting out your video. Why can't you just put that shit out there and let people go right ahead and put something out anyway? Why do you need to have 10 people to show on your friends list? That is bullshit when you could go out there and do the same thing and people could see you while you're on live. If they want to add you, if they want to do something, okay. But that's why I've always hated Facebook. My wife said, well, I could put my number on there and try it that way. I really wouldn't want to try it. It wouldn't go nowhere. She don't know 10 people. I don't know 10 people. I mean, I'm just telling the facts. There ain't 10 people out there that gets on that goddamn thing. You wouldn't think 10 people was that hard. But it is. I remember the last time I was on there, and what ends up happening is Facebook keeps fucking with it. They keep, these butthurt people keep trying to fool with something. And secretly probably trying to report you or whatever. And they won't tell you nothing. So, like I said, I don't think it's going to do any good. Almost for sure it won't. But no, that's why I quit giving a right size what, anybody thinks. And everybody, why you're too harsh. Well, y'all made me this way. And I hadn't had no choice since I've been knee-high to a grasshopper. If you think this is bad, I did people at school about this way too. They tried me, and they got my mouth. A lot of times I didn't have to say too much. And I never usually got physical. Although if they wanted to go that route, I wouldn't have cared. No, it was up to them. But unfortunately, fortunately for them, they didn't have to go that far. But because nobody really expected me to get up, they just thought I was a pushover. Even then, this is way before, technology got so bad. So, like I said, I just want to make this stuff clear out here. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I went a little over 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do. You won't say anything before I get off? Okay.
Off, honey.
Huh?
You're gonna be ticked off.